What's going on, guys? It's Coach Noob back in the building with another one. As usual, it's gonna be jam packed full of jewels. Anytime is always appreciated because you be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews, man. It's another one about a man who allegedly killed his ex-wife and then himself after she posts TikToks about their divorce. Let's get to it.
A murder-suicide rocks the Windy City when a man kills his ex-wife after she discusses their divorce on TikTok.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Officials say 29-year-old Sonia Khan was shot and killed on July 18th by her ex-husband, 36-year-old Raheel Ahmed. Investigators say Ahmed drove 11 hours from his home in Georgia to Khan's Chicago condo.
Hey, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, decision making, man. And stop it right there for a second, because so you got a divorce, and it's obviously over because you're in a whole nother state. You had to drive 11 hours to unalive your ex-wife, bro. That means you shouldn't even be worried about what she's saying or what she's doing, man. Like, you already know when you're with your woman, they say stuff all the time. They do stuff all the time to try to get on your nerves, and you ignore it for the most part, and you really don't take it to heart because you already know how they are. They act off a lot, off of feelings, man. Man, act off of logic, bro. So whenever she feels like doing something, like getting on your nerves, that's what she's gonna do, bro. When she feels like being nice to you, that's what she's gonna do, man. And you have to be able to have some discernment in those type of situations and know how to react to those type of situations, man. Especially when you're not even with her anymore. Like I said, you're not supposed to be worried about her and what she's doing, bro. That's crazy. And he was in his feelings too when he did that, because he took it upon himself to drive 11 hours, man. All he had to do was delete her TikTok or block her, delete her Facebook, block her number, or whatever. And there you have it. Life goes on after that, man. Going about your life. You're in a whole nother place, a whole new beginning, a different set of people, different opportunities, different networks and stuff like that. But he wasn't thinking like that, man. He was thinking about still putting all that time and energy into one female, bro, that wasn't even in the vicinity, which makes it so crazy.
First responders approached the scene. Investigators say Ahmed turned the gun on himself. In a statement to Law and Crime Network, Chicago police said both were discovered unresponsive, with gunshot wounds to the head. This comes after a series of TikToks posted by Khan went semi-viral as she opened up about her relationship and divorce.
Yo, who cares what the TikToks do, bro? You're not even with her no more, man. If they go semi-viral or whatever, bro, she's doing it for attention. You know what I'm saying? So, invalidation. Let her go get that from the internet. That's where most women go get their validation and attention from anyway. That's why they post those kind of damn near nude pictures and shake their butt and all of that, bro, because it's people that's always gonna be on there, bro, gawking over these females, man, and simping and all of that, bro. And this is what being in your feelings do too, man. It's how you driving 11 hours to go take out the female and then take yourself out, man, which is, it's insane, bro.
One TikTok, Khan wrote, quote, "Going through a divorce as a South Asian woman feels like you failed at life sometimes. The way the community labels you, the lack of emotional support you receive, and the pressure to stay with someone because what people say is isolating. It makes it harder for women to leave marriages that they shouldn't have been in to begin with."
And that wasn't like she was bashing you or something in that first one, bro. Like, She was just saying she shouldn't have been in that marriage, and now she's being looked at differently within her community and stuff like that, bro. So what? Why do you care so much? Like that's what being in love does too. You still care about little dumb shit like that. That you know what I'm saying. A woman posts, and you're really supposed to be doing your thing way across the country, bro.
Other videos show Khan providing support, saying, quote, "You are not a failure because your marriage did not work out." More TikToks depict Khan seemingly enjoying the single life. Police in Georgia say Ahmed's family reported him missing, saying he was depressed and likely went to salvage the marriage.
And you know, it wasn't like she posted something crazy because I mean, you're not a failure if your marriage didn't work out, you know. And a lot of times they post stuff to make you jealous still, to see if you're still looking, to get a response out of you, and fed into exactly what she wanted you to do, man. Besides like unaliving her and stuff like that, bro, and yourself, you know what I'm saying? You took it way too personal, man. And that means you still had like feelings and stuff for her, and your family saying that you went to go try to revive the marriage or something, or go to this. So that means you probably try to get back with her or something. She said, no, you took it too far. You unalived both of yourselves, man. And, you know, this is what worrying about somebody else instead of yourself does too, man. And on top of being in your feelings when you're not supposed to be, bro. Like I always say, there's nothing in there, man. And it definitely wasn't the best decision that he could have made for himself, mentally, physically, or spiritually, bro. Like you gotta have something to do when you get divorced, and you guys didn't have kids, and you guys are both young. She was 29, so I'm guessing he was around the same age, 28, 29, 30, something like that, where your whole life is ahead of you, bro. Like your whole life, man. The possibilities are endless of what you could have did. Could have got remarried, you know, found somebody else, or you could have started a different career, anything, bro, or made it to a different position in your career. You know, it's just too many things that you have to do, especially after you get a divorce, man. You don't have that responsibility as somebody else anymore as a man, bro. And you can really take care of yourself, get back to knowing yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, you know, and figuring out the next chapter of life, bro, instead of taking it this far and doing something that now you can't definitely can't take it back, and you can't regret it. You can't do anything because you're not here anymore, man. Or you didn't even give yourself a chance to go through and handle those emotions properly, man, and use them in a positive way. That's really what he should have been doing.
Friends of Khan say the divorce was finalized back in May. Officials say Khan was pronounced dead at the scene, while Ahmed was pronounced dead at Northwestern Hospital. A weapon was recovered at the scene, and the incident is still under investigation.
Hey, and it takes a lot, man. Like it's something really, you know, going on with you mentally when you unalive yourself, bro. You turn a weapon on yourself, or you poison yourself, or anything like to get yourself out of here, bro. It's a real problem, man. And you're definitely not thinking clear. You're not thinking in the right way, bro. Because you know you're not supposed to kill anyone, let alone yourself. You know what I'm saying, or somebody else too, man. So, and being that far from her, like it was way too many options. He should have got some help if he was still feeling like that. Especially, like I said, being so far, you know, in a whole nother state, man.
latest developments in this case and all things true crime, stay with Law and Crime Network. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Hey, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. Until next time, I'm out.